Defense testimony enters another day today in Mark Redwine's murder trial.
A forensic scientist took the stand on Tuesday. 9 News reporter Jordan Chavez is following the trial. Jordan, it's been a long few weeks of testimony, and we could know the outcome in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's the timeline that we were expecting as of now. Of course, though, we learned a lot when that forensic scientist, Richard Eikelenboom, spent hours on the stand talking about this very subject. And the big takeaway of his testimony was that he would have expected more blood to be present if there was some type of violent incident that happened there. Now, due to the conditions of Dylan-Redwine's remains, experts have been unable to determine his cause of death. However, two forensic anthropologists who testified during the trial both noted a fracture on Dylan's skull that occurred at or around the time of his death there. It is important to note that Eikelenboom never visited Mark Redwine's home, but he was able to examine the physical evidence collected, as well as photos from the case that are being kept there in La Plata County. Now, there was more conversation around that chemical luminol, which of course is used to help forensic investigators detect trace amounts of blood at crime scenes. And Eikelenboom said the presence of that chemical made it difficult to tell exactly how much blood there was in the first place. He also looked at Mark Redwine's clothes that were collected in evidence on which a cadaver dog picked up a scent of human remains. And Eikelenboom said he didn't notice any blood on the clothing, which is usually likely to happen in a case where someone is, of course, beat up. Now, Mark Redwine is charged with second-degree murder and child abuse resulting in death in connection with the 2012 disappearance of the death of Dylan. But of course, we're going to have to keep our eyes on any updates here. In the meantime, though, we'll send it back over to you.
All right, Jordan, thank you. And for the latest updates on the trial, head to 9news.com or the 9 News app, free to download in the Apple and Google Play stores.